Pacific Rim was released in 2013, directed by Guillermo del Toro. The film tells the story of a race of giant monsters, the kaiju, appearing from a portal underneath the world and invading Earth. It's up to humanity and the new Jaeger mech system to stop total domination. First off, yes, I know, it'll grow back. Anyways, I've always been a huge Del Toro fan. The guy really knows how to design badass creatures and film insanely cool action. Just look to Hellboy if you need proof of that. So going into this I was kinda worried. I thought Del Toro was going to be restricted into making a sort of Transformers ripoff, but guys, I was wrong. I actually kinda love this movie. If you go into this film expecting nothing more than robots fighting monsters, this is an insanely fun time. There's virtually no plot here. Monsters come from a big portal underground, humanity makes mech suits to fight back, and we have our film. But the film knows this, and it doesn't spend too much time focusing on story or characters whatsoever. There is some past to one of our main characters, Mako, and it was pretty well done, to be honest. It establishes emotion and motivation, and it does the job. Idris Elba also has a pretty cool character in this film, and of course he gives a great performance, as always. However, just about every other performance in this film is abysmal. I love Charlie Hunnam, but he was not great in this film whatsoever. He was stilted, he was boring, uninterested, he just wasn't great for the role. Maybe it was the writing and he was given a bad script, but I was not a fan. Same goes for Charlie Day in this film. He plays an over-the-top, cartoony scientist, and I like Charlie Day, I think he's great, but he just plays an exaggerated version of Charlie from It's Always Sunny. He's just a loud, obnoxious jackass, and he just didn't work for me. The best performance in the film was definitely Ron Perlman. He's so goddamn funny and badass in this movie because he just always is. Again, look to Hellboy for proof. The action is what you come to see when you see Pacific Rim, and it's definitely the highlight. Amazing design on the mechs like Gypsy Danger, and the kaiju monsters look insanely cool too. The CGI is absolutely immaculate. It still looks really good like 7 years later. There's so much weight behind every single punch, and there's so many cool little things like rocket elbows to make the punches harder, and chainsaw arms and extinguisher arms to freeze enemies. It's like a video game, but it's really awesome. The sound design is also top notch. I was sitting there with my headphones on, watching this on a little laptop screen, but it was the closest I'd ever felt to being in a cinema with the spectacle and the sound. It was incredible. The music is also a huge contributor to the wow factor of this film, with these booming bass and synth sounds really amping you up. There's such a dude bro feel to this movie. There's so much energy radiating. Like when you see Gypsy Danger dragging a boat down the middle of a city, you just get amped and pumped and you feel the goosebumps all over your body. There's a lot of very obvious influences in this film, especially from anime. Look at Gundam or Neon Genesis Evangelion. Even Ron Perlman's character looks strikingly similar to one from Ghost in the Shell. I'm not even a big anime guy, it's just really cool to see it represented in Hollywood. Properly. Look, set your expectations correctly and you'll love Pacific Rim. Don't go in expecting a great film, go in expecting a great time. If you're expecting an insightful philosophical masterpiece, go watch something else. But if you just want robots and monsters kicking the absolute shit out of each other, you can do much worse than Pacific Rim. I really enjoyed this film. And that's all. Hit like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and make sure to comment what you want to see next. At the request of Ashley Doug William Jemison, I'll be reviewing Baby Driver next week. Until then, have a great day.